Hi Scorpio, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Welcome to your bonus reading. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys, get some insight, guidance, see what you can expect in the near future, anything to look out for or be aware of. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Thank you for your love, your support, your patience, and let's get into your reading. Let's see what Spirit wants you to look out for. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do my Scorpios need to know during this time? Show me clearly, Spirit. Messages for Scorpio. We have Soul Family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Let's see what else wants to come through for you. Scorpio. What's going on for my Scorpios? Get grounded. One more for Scorpio. Yes, just say yes. This fell out on Soul Family. New connections that you are connecting with. New connections, you know what I mean. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. Y'all got me tongue-tied. We also have Lumira at the bottom, which Cancer also had that card come out. So good things definitely coming to you, Scorpio. But you just have to say yes. I think Sagittarius had this card come out in their reading a couple days ago. So wow, I mean, you guys, your tribe, your soul family, there seems to be a big shift going on. You are about to meet the love of your life. You're about to meet the most beautiful people, best friends, and just like your family, right? Whether it's by blood or if it isn't by blood. But we all know blood ain't thicker than water. Or what's that saying? Blood's thicker than water? Water's thicker than blood? I'm already screwing up. Already y'all got me screwed up in this reading. But maybe it's just your energy, because honestly, Spirit says that this is a time where you do need to get grounded. The energy may be feeling very chaotic, very intense, very stressful. You need to connect more with nature, with Spirit, and try and center yourself. There could be a lot of energies around you that are affecting you, a lot of outside people, influences, the world, and because you care so deeply and you're so sensitive and empathic, you can really take things on that aren't even yours to carry. Okay? But there's someone who's going to be asking you to do something, to go somewhere, to meet up with them, to go get a coffee, to go get dinner, or a phone call, or something. Like, someone is going to be asking you something to do with them, right? Spirit is saying, say yes. Just say yes. Soul family, say yes. Say yes to the soul family. Say yes to these connections. Say yes to the dress. Say yes to romance for some of y'all. But only say yes if you feel secure in it. Only say yes if you feel grounded in it. Only say yes if it feels right to your soul. I think it's good vibes. Looks like it's good vibes, good energy. I like the Lumira creating heaven on earth at the bottom, showing really amazing things are coming in, and that you are taking the necessary steps to ensure this vision and to ensure these goals. I'm also hearing your long-term reputation for someone that resonates with. Don't know. But okay, let's get some animal cards to see how you're feeling, how you're doing, Scorpio. Show me clearly. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Messages for Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? Oh, hello, Gazelle. We have this big ass stack. I'm not going to take that, but Gazelle. Okay, so you feeling on high alert. A little antsy. That's why it's so important. You got to get grounded. Oh, a little antsy. Talk about a lot. Gazelle with the rabbit. This is very restless energy. Restless behavior. Some of you are having trouble sleeping. You just got a lot on your mind. What's going on for Scorpio? Thank you. The fish. Oh my god, there's just so much up in the air right now for you. Fire ant. Holy cow. Like, literally all the animal cards are showing like you're feeling sensitive, you feeling heated, maybe a little annoyed, maybe a little bit unsure, a bit of a wavering energy. Oh, so yeah, you need to get grounded, my love. You need to get grounded. You need to take good care of yourself during this time. Please be patient with yourself, and you might even need to slow down. There is a bit of this energy of wanting to just jump the gun, a little bit trigger happy. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump y'all. But like, oh, yeah, there just seems to be a lot of outside influence. And Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio rising. There's been a lot going on in my life, a lot of outside influence, and that has actually been one of the reasons why you're like, well, where's Jade? Or like, where's my readings? Like, there's been so much going on. I haven't been grounded enough to do the reading, so that's why the reading is up today. Saturday, I'm doing this reading on Friday evening. It's like 6 p.m. There's a lot of outside craziness going on, and so I've just been trying to ground. And I hope that if you're experiencing any outside craziness, like that, you really just take this time to nurture, ground yourself, and just be open to the opportunity. It's an experience. Just say yes. And I just sense like big adjustments are in the process of, you know, being made under certain circumstances. Things can definitely change for the better. When the fish comes out for me, I always see this as you have the ability to turn things around. It's like 180 to flip. Things right now are not set in stone. There's a lot that is up in the air. There's a lot of potential possibilities, but yet this is a time where you can switch timelines, you can switch lanes, you can switch directions. If you're not quite satisfied or happy with the way things are going, of course, you can only focus on what's within your control. But with the fish, it is saying here, give it time. Try not to make any like permanent decisions based off temporary emotions, right? Emotions could be running very high right now. And I'm not surprised. We have a lot of cards saying like, hey, you're feeling very sensitive, right? Even the fire ant, you might be feeling heated or annoyed or frustrated, or someone's really pissed you off. And you might want to lash out. So, you know, fire ants, they bite and that hurts. Fire ants where you do need to take a break, you do need to step down, you do need to just like catch your breath and cool down, okay? You need to cool down. Much needed healing is required in this situation. We have the sea serpent underneath the fire ants. People are triggered, and the way people are acting out, the way people are behaving, the way people are treating you, or how they're speaking to you, or their lack of energy or action towards you, it's coming from a place of hurt. It's coming from a place of wounded energy, wounded soldier, wounded warrior is what I'm hearing. So in a way, it's not personal, although it fucking feels personal. There could be stuff going on with a feminine energy in your life, or a feminine, maybe this is your divine feminine energy that's out of balance. Oh wait, I didn't mean to put fire. Wait, did fire ant come out? No, this was at the bottom. These three came out. Okay. Rabbit, this is a card. The advice of the rabbit says, okay, you got a lot on your mind. You need to do something to put you back in the present. It even says like to be silent for a day or like a day of silence. Or yeah, honestly, I feel like y'all should go somewhere quiet, maybe going near a body of water or heavily forested, treed area where it's just you and nature, you and the birds, you and the wind, the bugs. Maybe you're going camping. I just got a vision of camping. Maybe it's like a nice weekend, a little getaway or a little road trip, just somewhere quiet. Even the gazelle, the advice of the gazelle is like do something that comforts you, whether it is like comfort food or a comfortable blanket or just like relaxation, watching your favorite movie, or just like, you know, relax. Like you're so tense. You may notice you're carrying a lot of, I don't know, for me, I carry a lot of tension in my shoulders. I always have to remind myself like, okay, like relax, like fuck. All right, so wherever you may carry a lot of tension in your body is like relax your jaw. Take some deep breaths. Maybe you haven't been breathing deeply. You're taking shallow breaths. Take the longest, deepest breath you took all day. Let's do this together. Oh, I can't. My nose is stuffed up. I can barely breathe in my nose. Oh my God, there's so much pollen outdoors. And it's raining a lot. And so all the trees are just like blowing up. So anyways, I can't breathe through my nose right now. It's kind of blocked. So never mind. But you guys do some breathing exercises and get grounded. And it's going to be okay. Oh my God, what are you going through? Comment down below. Okay. Starting off with the tattoo tarot. Show me clearly what's going on for Scorpio. What do my Scorpios need to know? Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Show me clearly what do my Scorpios need to know. Whoa, holy crap. We go from a 10 of coins to a 5 of coins. What in the loss is like, what? There's some huge decrease. Judgment in the reverse at the bottom. Some misjudgment or miscalculation. Hope this could be about money. This could be about a job. This could be about a relationship. There's this huge falling apart. Gosh, no wonder you're in this energy. So you may feel as if like something in your life, something that, because 10 of Pentacles is where you've invested a lot of time, energy, money. This is about the home or a job. It's about your stability, right? It's about your abundance. It could even be representing your health, your overall confidence in the world. Well, maybe not the world, but your own world. Your home, your day-to-day life and routine, and just the things in your life that are solid and secure. And the fact that then we go from the 10 of coins to that of the 5 of coins, which we know the 5 of coins is about loss. We have a card, look at the center, death, right? You guys are the death card in the tarot, so big changes here. I'm wondering if this is Uranus energy. What's going on with Uranus? I seen something about that on Instagram, and I was like, but I don't remember. But I don't remember what's going on in the stars right now. There's just too much in my life to even remember. But yeah, just based off the astro weather, things are a bit crazy and there are some surprises. And it just seems like this was not part of your plan, or this seems to be a sudden surprise. Judgment reverse at the bottom. Let me see. 4 of Wands and then the King of Coins. And it's 4 of coins. We got a lot of 4s coming through here. 4. So I see that there's something you're clinging on to or holding on to. What is it? 8 of coins. You're still putting in the energy. You're trying to maintain. You're trying to keep things afloat. Judgment reverse and the 4 of Wands. There's some sort of divine intervention taking place in this foundation, and it's probably with other people, and it's just saying that what's happening is beyond your control. It's beyond your control. It's like you can't stop this. You can't stop the... Why am I drawing a blank? Like you can't stop gravity. You can't stop the sun from shining. You can't, like, the world's gonna spin regardless. It's just like this is something that is out of your hands. There could be some sort of past lesson that is being brought up, a lesson that you haven't learned, and it's coming up in this situation to push you to evolve. This is also Pluto energy, by the way. Pluto's retrograding. Okay, we need more. Y'all, this seems intense. Scorpio, I'm sorry. You're like, Jade, where's the reading? Where have you been? We need you. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm a couple days late. And this is what we come back to. Scorpio, I'm sorry. I'm sending you big love, big hugs. You're going to get through this, okay? We're going to end this reading on a high note. I promise you. We always do. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay. Plus, your full moon happened just a while ago, so if things didn't come crashing down around then, it may be now. I'm sorry. All right. What's going on for Scorpio? What do my Scorpios need to know, look out for, be aware of during this time? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do my Scorpios need to know? Y'all are so quiet. It's insane. Okay, I'm going to go like this. Messages for Scorpio. Knight of Cups. Some of y'all dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. We have Strength at the bottom, which is Leo energy. It's interesting how the Knight of Cups, he's looking over at this loss, but Knight of Cups, he has this ability to be very positive, and he can romanticize even of the worst situations, and the way he's just looking at this 5 of Pentacles. And this is so Scorpionic. You're like, okay, it's my death and rebirth process. I'm familiar. I've been here before. Let's do this damn thing. Like, the way he's just looking over at the 5 of Coins, like, okay, it could be worse. Could be a whole lot better, but it could be worse. He's kind of looking over with this, and with the Strength card at the bottom too. So like, you're being very emotionally strong, right? Knight of Cups with the Strength card, you're being very strong. This is also possibly where you are being called to lean on others for support. Call in your soul tribe. Call in your family. Call in your people. Call in your community. If you don't have anyone, this is your community. We are your soul tribe. I'm your soul tribe. I'm here for you. I love you. I'm sending you good energy your way. You know, you're not alone. And, you know, we are here together, right? Call in your soul tribe. So it's like strength with the Knight of Cups. People here who will be there for you, who will be your rock, who will cheer you on, who will support you. But yeah, you're being very strong right now. You're being very strong. You may be tired of being strong. Queen of Wands. Ow, I just scratched myself. That hurt. Strength. Queen of Wands. Four of Wands. I feel like this is where like power in numbers, teamwork makes the dream work. We also have a Four of Swords. So we've had a lot of fours. Four of Pentacles, Wands, and Swords now. I'm getting all these fours. We also have the Devil underneath the Four of Swords. There's something you definitely need to take a break from. Devil with the Six of Swords. Something you need to move away from or create some space, create some distance. Even if it's just temporary, let things cool off. What the heck? Oh my goodness. We'll clarify some of this in a little while too, okay? Maybe this is where there's been this dramatic change. If you're in a relationship or a romantic connection, something has basically shifted dramatically with you and this person. And like the future of this is just like so unknown, or it's so up in the air. Show me clearly what's going on for Scorpio. Some wound, I think, misplacements. Two of Cups, talk about relationships here. And this fell out on the Knight of Cups, and it is the Eight of Swords. So yeah, I mean, mind is everywhere. Your mind is everywhere. Heart over, head over heart type shit as well. We have the Three of Coins at the bottom, Four of Coins, and the Three of Swords. 343. Is that important for anybody? 343. Is that an area number, like a phone number? Because that happened in last week's reading for Capricorn. I can't remember what it was, but someone was like, oh, it's California, Los Angeles, or some shit, or Hollywood. I was like, what? So 343, if that resonates for anybody, 343. Maybe it's an address, phone number, who knows? But Two of Cups was the first one that came out. Two of Cups representing choices, decisions in your relationships, and especially in love. Okay, this is definitely about some kind of connection, or there has been this dramatic change or shakeup with the dynamics of you and someone that you have a lot of love for, you care about very deeply, whether it be romantic or platonic or family. I don't give a shit. I mean, it doesn't seem business. This don't seem like it's business. Ten of Pentacles. This feels like this could be more about like family related, or someone that you are very close to, very like long life friends, or anyways, and then the Eight of Swords, that fell out on the Knight of Cups. So it's like, you know how your emotions are at an all-time high? So now your head, your mind is overthinking and like preparing for the worst, preparing for the storm. It's like there's just so many different possibilities, and you know, your heart is like beating out of your chest. Like the Eight of Swords is definitely where, at least it's not the Nine of Swords, right? At least not the Ten of Swords. Eight of Swords is where you do feel trapped, or you feel stuck or powerless. So remember what I was seeing earlier when it was Judgment reversed and something else, and it's like, it feels like this is beyond your control. There's nothing you can do to stop this. Like the world keeps spinning, tides keep turning, you know, tides keep rolling, gravity from the moon. Earth doing this thing. It's like, this seems like it's beyond your control. And the fact that Eight of Swords came out is like, yeah, you do feel like kind of powerless about this, and it's freaky. And you know that no wonder you're feeling gazelle rabbit from earlier, restless, nervous in your head, on the edge of your seat, anticipating, not knowing what's gonna happen. Tides are turning unexpectedly. Like, what the fuck? Okay. And then we have the Three of Coins, Four of Coins, and then the Three of Swords. So what's this saying here? I do see an energy of clinging on. Eight of Coins as well. Three of Coins, Eight of Coins is telling me you're still trying to put energy into this, or you're not like willing to just give up. We have Knight of Coins underneath that, showing your patience, determination. Four of Coins, Three of Swords. Someone's hurt though, or you're hurt, or like your mind is hurting, your pockets are hurting. Like something's hurting here. Something's definitely going through it. Wow, what the fuck? Okay. Alright, show me clearly what's going on for Scorpio. What do my Scorpios need to know, look out for, be aware of during this time? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do they need to look out for? That's too many, Spirit, but we got one that flew out. Judgment. Oh, this time it's upright. Remember how it was reversed before? At the bottom, now it's upright. At the bottom, High Priestess. So we have Pisces energy over here. There's this strong knowing, this strong sense. There is change that is destined to happen, especially depending on a choice that you're making, is going to have a huge influence on the outcome in this home, in this relationship. This does not feel like it's work related, but y'all can apply it if necessary. But Judgment here is saying like a final verdict is being made, a final judgment call, a life-changing decision. This could be an agreement. You and someone are coming to an agreement. There's something coming up about like your spiritual purpose, or not even just like your one of your not just one. I guess there's like multiple, right? You got multiple purposes and multiple callings. This is connected to your blueprint. It's like destined path. This feels like destiny. We have High Priestess, we have the Sun, we have the Magician, so we have Pisces as well coming out, and Leo. And we even have the Two of Coins bringing balance and justice, but it is fucking emotional. Five of Cups. Underneath Five of Cups we have the Lovers. There's some heavy stuff going on in a relationship here, and it's upsetting, or somebody here is crying, or you are, or someone's crying. Seven of Coins also, it feels like there's like time that's running out, or it's like time is ticking. There's only a matter of time left before this change must be taking place. Let's see, Magician, the Sun, High Priestess. So you have the ability to manifest a way out of this, or to get the best possible scenario. Magician, the Sun, showing here that you have what it takes. You have all the tools to create the best outcome. Right now, right? Remember when we had the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Cups? You were feeling stuck, trapped, scared, emotional, hurt, upset, right? All up in the feels, feeling like, what do? I feel helpless. But this is about to change. High Priestess, you really need to go inwards and listen to what your intuition's been trying to communicate with you. There's something that your intuition's been trying to tell you or prepare you for, or it's like you've been getting signs, synchronicities. The Spirit has been giving you a heads up, like this was going to happen. I think for a while, maybe there was like a month or a couple months of like buildup of synchronicities and this inner knowing that you had. It was going to happen. You just didn't know when. But you know deep down this is for the best. But man, is it crazy. So let me clarify some of this, y'all. Holy crap. I'm gonna use this deck. Okay. 10 of Coins. Let's look into how the hell we go from the 10 to the 5. Oh my goodness. All right. Tell me about the 10 of Coins for Scorpio. Stop it. Look at what just tried. These, what is it? Oh, and that, okay. Two of Cups, Moon, Hermit, Virgo, and, not Scorpio, Virgo and Pisces energy over here. We also have these two cards. Three of Wands, reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. This feels like change of plans. This is like the future of a relationship that's like unknown, or there's uncertainty. Someone's trying to figure out what it is that they want, or trying to figure out like, you know, what happens next between you and this person. Okay, hold on. Chariot also showing like there's like a lot of momentum, quick pace energy, action that's being taken. Some of you could be moving. Maybe you're downsizing, moving into like a smaller place. Maybe you've had to up and leave, or sell your home, or sell a car, or like sell something unexpectedly. Oh my God. Tell me about the 10 of Coins for Scorpio. That didn't want to come out. Oh, we have the 3 of Wands. Now it's coming out upright this time. 10 of Coins for Scorpio. Eight of Swords. Five of Cups. What's at the bottom? Three of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Five of Swords. There's like resentment here. Someone's like changed. We go from the Three of Pentacles where everybody's on board. Everybody is working together. Everybody is on the same wavelength. Everyone wants the same thing, same vision, working together to accomplish and achieve the same freaking goals, right? Something about that changed. Big, unexpectedly. Five of Swords, someone has changed and there is like a sense of betrayal or letdown, or it's like somebody throwing you under the bus or just like abandoning you, leaving you carelessly, being reckless, being selfish, okay? Now, the cards that came out, this was at the bottom, what I just read. What came out, we have the Three of Wands, Eight of Swords, Five of Cups. So it's like, you seen this coming. You saw this coming. Sorry, wrong English. You saw this coming and you knew there was nothing you could have done to have avoided this. It was just like a matter of time. This isn't a surprise. This isn't a surprise. You just didn't know when. You didn't think it was going to happen like right here, right now. Oh, Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, definitely feeling blue, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, and trying to figure out, well, how do I get out of this? Or how am I going to move on from this? How am I going to pick myself back up? And not quite sure how to do that, right? That Eight of Swords is really where you're feeling trapped. Oh my God. So yeah, there's been some sort of heavy loss, disappointment. It's been hard to adapt to this. Okay, so the Five of Coins. A lot of fives in this reading. Five of Swords, Coins, and Cups. Five of Coins. Show me clearly what the Five of Coins is representing in Scorpio's life. Some of you feel abandoned. Some of you feel alone. Something's been destroyed. This fell out on the Five of Cups. Isn't that crazy? We have Hierophant and the Chariot reverse. So there's been just like, oh, and what's underneath the Chariot reverse? Seven of Cups reverse. So it's something has become revealed. Something that was hidden or you weren't aware of is now revealed. It's showing that a contract has come to an end. Hierophant's all about commitments, marriage, even for some of you, a partnership, an agreement. It's showing here that some kind of commitment is over. This could be representing the end of a relationship. I'm sensing a breakup for some of you. Ace of Cups is also at the bottom because I'm clarifying, well, what's coming to an end or what this is representing. And the Ace of Cups at the bottom, this Ace of Cups was known for love, romance, connections, and like it's showing that this is what's ending. This is what's ending. Chariot reverse, full stop. Nothing's moving forwards. It's done. This is the end of the road. Dead end. There's no moving forwards anymore. This can't continue. So Taurus and Cancer energy, Seven of Cups in reverse. You see why this had to happen, but just because you understand doesn't mean that you're okay with it or that you're happy about it. Definitely not. Five of Cups, you're not happy about it. Oh my God. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom, Page of Wands, and then the Queen of Wands. Why is this showing something new or new connections coming in to kind of revive your spirit, or there's this big shift? Because you know when you lose something, I'm not trying to be like insensitive or whatever, but when you do lose something, big or small, something else comes into your life. Not as like a replacement, I'm not saying that, but whenever you lose something, even if it's an item, if it's money, etc., a job, it's because there's something else that is shifting into your life. But in order for that to come into your life, you have to have the room for it. So this loss, this sucks. I'm sorry you're going through this. It is preparing and creating space for something new to flourish in your life. And so maybe that's the Knight of Cups. Maybe that's why he's looking over at that Five of Pentacles. Remember earlier I was like, it looks like he's kind of like romanticizing this in a way. Like he's choosing to, and I can't remember what was at the bottom with the Knight of Cups. I think we had the Sun earlier, didn't we? I can't remember, but it was like the Sun of Magician, yeah. And it was looking as if like you're embracing this change, or you're starting to allow this to unfold, or like you're like, okay, you know what, I surrender, or this is something I can't change. I can only change me. Let's see, Knight of Cups. But the Eight of Swords came out with that too, right? The Eight of Swords later on fell out on that card. So it's like, at first, initial reaction is like you feel stuck, you feel weak, you feel powerless, you feel scared, you feel sad, and, you know, all those feelings are going to come up. And they may come up in waves. That's, you know, fish. Waves of emotions. It's going to come, it's going to go, it's going to be, some days are going to be easy, or some hours throughout the day will be easy. Other hours may be very intense and very heavy, right? Okay. But you're going to get through this. Let's see. Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here? The Fool. So as soon as the Fool flipped over, I heard head start. You're getting a head start, or starting fresh, or you're being pushed to take some sort of leap of faith. We have the Three of Swords that fell out on the Eight of Swords. You know how our minds can definitely make things a whole lot worse? The more we think about it, the more we ruminate, the more that we replay memories in our head, things that happened to us, whether it was today or 10 years ago. You know how our mind can really be our own worst enemy and cause ourselves so much more suffering than necessary. That fell out on the Eight of Swords. Some of you got to just get out of your head. Just, you know what? Stop thinking. I wish it was that easy. Just flip a fucking switch. Just stop thinking. I know it's not like that simple, but this is where you have to redirect your energy to something else. And I know that's fucking hard, but you got to try your best. Every little bit counts. Even if you forget about, or not like forget, but if you just, you're focused on something else for whether it's a minute, whether it's 10 minutes or an hour, like that's a fucking win. So that you're not constantly just consumed with whatever this loss is. And you know, it's gonna be a process, y'all. King of Cups. And it's also very important that you let yourself feel what needs to be felt. Suppressing, that's not good. That's very unhealthy, and it's going to only make the healing process a lot worse and more difficult in the end. So it's very important that you do honor your emotions, you honor this pain, but you also use this motherfucking pain as fuel, which you guys are so talented at doing. It's the Scorpion way. Use that pain as motivation, as a driving force. Right? If this is the end of a relationship, you deserve better, and there is better out there. All right? If this is the end of a living situation with a roommate, you know, cheers to you getting your independence. Cheers to you moving on to something better and finding your dream home. You know, like, it's definitely uncomfortable. Three of Swords, definitely uncomfortable, but you gotta ride through it, y'all. Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Moon. And so you know what? This is what you don't see coming. This is what you don't see coming. Well, I mean, kind of like you do, but like, you know, the mind's like, well, but what if this is it? What if I never find love again? What if I'm never happy again? What if I'm like, my life is just gloom and doom? It's not. And I promise you, on the other side of this, you have love, you have connections, you have support, you have security, you feel safe, you feel at home, you feel complete, you feel whole, you feel solid, you feel supported, all of that right here. And we also have that new moon in Gemini taking place. It's on Monday, 26th, 27th. I think it's like 26 at like 8 or 9 p.m. depending on where you live. So let's just round it and say it's the 27th. You know. But new moon energy. Whew. And honestly, Four of Swords, surrender. Your biggest challenge here is, can you surrender? Can you just take your hands off the wheel and let this happen? I'm surprised the Tower hasn't come out, because it does feel like towery energy. All right, let's see. Two of Cups and Judgment. Let me just clarify this together because I am running out of time. Getting here. Two of Cups and Judgment for Scorpio. It just seems like there's some sort of divine intervention. Divine is stepping in, taking you exactly where you need to be, removing whatever that's not meant to be in your life, and in exchange, giving you something that is meant to be in your life, right? Two of Cups and Judgment. This is where you do need to use your discernment of who you are connecting with, who you're dating, who you're in a relationship with, who you live with. Seven of Wands. And this is what came out in Cancer's reading, having to set boundaries and put your foot down. And some people may not like that. The moment you stand up for yourself, someone's true colors shining, be like, what? So prepare for that. Eight of Cups. Oh my goodness. Oh, I spoke too soon. Remember, I was like, oh, I feel like the Tower should be here. I'm surprised it isn't. Well, it is. Hello, Tower. Welcome. You made it. You made it. You're here. Oh, the fucking Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. I knew it. Because, like, that's literally... It's literally this. Ten of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. This is Tower energy. And now, Spirit, as we're wrapping up this reading, fucking crazy. Full circle moment. Yeah. Oh, gosh. And, like, you might not want to accept this. We have the Four of Cups underneath that. And then the Sun. There's either you or someone who's having a hard time accepting this. Could be with someone with Leo placements. But there is this very difficult time accepting this. But the truth is, everything that's happening is for your highest good and leads to happiness, fulfillment, joy. Remember the last card on the bottom of the Oracle card? Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. This is a dismantling of some sort of instability or toxicity or drama. I'm seeing the Page of Cups and the Five of Wands. There's always fighting. Then there's apologies, but then it just happens again. Or there's just unnecessary fighting, like arguing, name calling, people being rude, careless, and cruel. Okay, wow. So this is, I'm feeling for some this is a wake-up call. For others, this is just realignment to something that is much bigger, much brighter. It's just, I feel like in some ways, this has to happen. In some ways, this is out of your control. The only thing you can control is how you proceed forwards. And I also gotta be real, Eight of Cups in the Tower. Oh my god, why'd I get the image of like someone walking and there's like explosions going on in the back? Like they set the fucking car on fire, a building on fire, and they're just walking away like a badass and there's fire in the back. Like that's like this. But I also feel moving forwards, there may also be some surprises that... Well, I think it's safe to say there may be surprises that you weren't expecting, but it's like beautiful and positive, and it makes this whole transition a lot easier. The Four of Cups and the Sun, like some things that you don't expect to come out of this, because you're looking. Remember, we had the Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, and all the heavy stuff. Do we see a Three of Swords in this reading? I don't think so. But anyways, there's a lot of like that heaviness. So it's kind of hard when you're in that energy and when you're in those emotions, when you're feeling those things, it's very hard to see the blessing. This feels like there's some kind of blessing in disguise that you're not able to see at the moment. But when you look back at this a few months from now, or even a week from now, you'll understand why this had to occur. This is meant to happen. Oh, goodness, Scorpio. What a reading. Very intense. I'm sending you so much love. Oh my god. All right, well, comment down below. Let me know if this resonates. Let me know how this is going, how this is playing out for you. Would love to hear. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Private readings are available down below in the description box. And I will let you go, Scorpio. I'll see you next week for your May reading. Until then, stay grounded. Ground yourself, okay? I love you. Bye.